Because Advil targets pain at the source of inflammation. So for faster pain relief, Advil, the pain away.
Power outages can be unpredictable, inconvenient, and disruptive to your life, posing a real threat to your family's comfort and safety. When the power goes out, you have no lights, no refrigeration, no heating or air conditioning.
The winds are not letting up at all here. We're going to see some power outages.
The number one thing to prepare for is extended power outages.
Are you prepared? You can be with a Generac home standby generator. When a power outage occurs, your Generac home standby generator automatically powers up using your home's existing natural gas or propane, so your life goes on without disruption. You and your family are comfortable, safe, and secure. Stay tuned to get over a $700 value free on the most popular home standby generator in the world.
With the Generac, we don't have to worry about whether we lose power or not. If the utility company does not come through, our Generac does.
Having a Generac takes a lot of the anxiety out of there's going to be a storm.
After the hurricane happened, we just wanted to be prepared for anything.
Generac generators are designed, engineered, and built in the USA. 8 out of 10 home generators are Generac and have thousands of satisfied customers.
How many times have you heard people say, I never want to go through that again? Well, the next time you go through it, don't make it so hard on yourself. Have a Generac home standby generator.
Call or go online now to request your free quote with one of Generac's nationwide dealers. Special financing and low monthly payment options are available. And if you call now, you will also receive a free 7-year warranty valued at over $700. The call is free, the quote is free, and there's no obligation to buy. Call or go online now, so the next time there's a power outage, your home powers up. Power your life with Generac. Call or go online to request your free quote today.
They're thinking about their next adventure. You're thinking about their next vet visit. An ASPCA pet health insurance plan helps you afford the care they need. So while they're out living their best life, you can help make sure it's a long one.
Under the right circumstances, a producer could make more money with a flop than he could with a hit.
It's quite good, isn't it? More of a chocolate factory kind of guy. Someone want to tell me why you're showing me the movie?
Because you pulled off the same kind of scheme, only instead of a musical about Nazis, you convinced your investors to pay for an expedition to a ship that you thought was empty.
Why the hell would I do that?
I asked myself the same question when a marine archaeologist insisted that you couldn't believe there was treasure on board. I wondered, maybe your intention wasn't to plunder the Santa Letitia, but rather your investors' pockets. So I contacted one that you'd worked with before, Clarence John.
He helped us track down the people who actually paid for you to go to the Santa Letitia. Turns out there were a lot of them, more than anyone knew.
Just like the characters in the movie, you sold shares in the Santa Letitia's treasure. You told us that you secretly sell 50% of your profits to cover your expenses. This expedition, you secretly sold 1,000% of what you might find, raking in a total of $15 million in sales.
Your investors signed contracts that said if the salvage effort was a flop, they'd get nothing. That meant that after the real cost of the expedition were covered, you'd pocket almost $14 million in profit and no one would be the wiser. Seemed pretty foolproof, but then, a few weeks before you set sail, Travis Unger showed up with Black Peter's logbook. Suddenly there was evidence there really was gold aboard the Santa Letitia.
If you got to the ship and the treasure was still there, you would have owed your investors 10 times whatever it was worth. Find 10 million in gold, for example, and you would have had to give them 100 million.
You couldn't do that. So you followed Unger to his storage unit, killed him, and took the logbook. You still needed to make the Santa Letitia's gold disappear, so you made sure the book ended up in the hands of Ferran Al-Asmari. He got to the treasure before you. Problem was solved.
All right. I may have oversold some shares, but I didn't kill anyone.
You recognize this? This is still taken from a documentary film you commissioned during one of your earliest treasure hunts. The weapon is a Spanish sword called a navaja. You recovered it from a shipwreck in the Caribbean. It's different from a traditional sword in that the blade folds, making it easy to conceal.
So Travis Unger was killed with a sword. We'd like you to produce yours so we can compare it to the victim's wounds.
I'm sorry. I've lost it.
I think you did quite deliberately.
Coast Guard says, according to the transponder on your boat, you took her out the night of the murder. You went a half-mile outside the harbor and came right back. You're the sunken treasure expert, Mr. Vestergaard. What do you think our divers will find when they go to that spot?
Well, I just had my meeting.
Can you hear these people outside?
So, if you'd like me to bring home
Sounds
any
like
food
someone's
for
killing
you.
somebody. Nothing out of the ordinary.
You don't want to tell me how to coach a confession of a suspect. Isolate, surprise, build a rapport. You didn't think I knew what you were doing? Well, no, you gonna listen to me now. You don't know who killed Jamil? Huh? SBK killed Jamil. Leadership cut a deal with a rival gang. And in exchange for a ceasefire, the gangs agreed to work together to raise the price of the drugs they were pushing. Jamil's death was a condition. He had taken up the ex-girlfriend of one of the other gang's lieutenants. So he had to go. SBK asked a friend to do it. But they lied. They told his friend that he was a traitor. They tricked him. You're looking for someone who killed one person. SBK killed dozens of people a year. Their drugs ruin thousands of lives, but nobody cares. They don't get press. They're not clever. They're not fun. They're just evil.
They done.
No. That's something you need to know before I go. I'm gonna take SBK down. And anybody who get in my way, gonna get hurt.
Dr. Quinn will cure what ails you. Whatever the price is.
Yeah, he's taking SBK down.
Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, every morning at 6/5 Central on Start TV.
To have gold coins in my possession, that hard asset is insurance, you might say, against the paper dollar. It's not for my insurance, but it's for my daughters and the grandchildren's insurance. Whereas keeping a lot of cash in your bank account can really almost end up being nothing. You have to keep cash, but you don't have to keep everything in cash, and you don't have to put everything in the stock market, and you don't have to put it all in a bond market. You do a little bit of everything. In fact, I sleep better with gold than I do with the stock market because it's tangible, it's there.
If you've bought gold in the past or would like to learn more about why physical gold should be an important part of your portfolio, pick up the phone and call to receive the complete guide to buying gold, which will provide you with important, never-seen-before facts you should know about making gold, silver,
8 minutes again.
Call now to also receive our new 2024 Global Gold Forecast Special Report. Inside, you'll find the real issues on why you need to start owning gold today. You can also receive a copy of our new report, Protection in the Risk Zone. U.S. Money Reserve can walk you through the 3 simple steps of transferring your existing 401k or IRA into a precious metals IRA backed by physical gold to further protect your assets from market instability. Pick up the phone and call U.S. Money Reserve, America's gold authority, right now to get your free gold kit and IRA information, including the 3 simple steps for transferring your existing 401k, 403b, and traditional IRA.
With 2 decades of business, over $1 billion in transactions, and more than 500,000 clients worldwide, U.S. Money Reserve is one of the most dependable gold distributors in America.
Confidence is contagious. You should try it. And you can't spell hero without her.
Boy, this is so much easier when you're not on a camera.
What?
The camera makes you nervous or makes you rush.
So, I thought you were coming right back. Oh my God. I'm doing it one time.
You didn't leave a scratch.
It's like I don't pay attention to
Right there.
my fundamentals. They're all there when I first wake up. I need a piece of sandpaper.
Hey, I went downstairs to get a coffee. Would I be?
No, my guest left hours ago.
Oh,
Do I detect just a hint of judgment?
no judgment. A little concern, maybe.
Well, despite what you may have heard, no one was injured. I am fighting off something in the head.
That's not what I meant. There have been a lot of guests this week, and I can't help but think that there might be more effective ways to work through everything that went down this year.
Since everything went down the ship, you've cleaned your office twice, you've taken 3 remedial cases, and then you cleaned your office again. Is that the picture of mental health I should aspire to?
Well, the captain hasn't had anything you deemed interesting this week, so I know myself. I like to keep busy. So working is working.
We misjudged the murderer, we led him into our closest confidence. Then I betrayed our colleagues by destroying evidence that would have returned him to prison. And he repaid our many kindnesses by ambushing and severely beating me. You've made peace with all of that?
No, I just come to accept that we don't have any options. There's no way to prove that
Sherlock got his ass kicked?
SBK and out
Yeah.
as an informant.
No, I'd still rather he wipe out a street gang.
You know, that beat up.
The other way around.
Okay, so we move on. I'm gonna go down to the precinct, see if I can let a hand to work over here. I'm gonna come.
No, the frontal investigation will do you no good, Watson. To clean out the cobwebs, I need something truly stimulating.
First up, Mr. Gary Kalajian. Marco, did you pull a shift this weekend?
You're closed. Why?
When I closed on Friday, this cremator was clean. Oh my God.
Call the police. Now.
What should I tell them?
Tell them somebody got burned alive here.
I did it. 13 long minutes. Somebody's gonna have to watch this video. And it's a
From the streets of
Abyss.
to boulevards a world away. Stay cool and in real danger.
Can you see it?
Whether you're innocent
It's a
or guilty. When everybody
7240. Abyss 7240.
When I say something, do it. Or should you? Covert Affairs, followed by a cold case. Today, starting at 2/1 Central on Start TV.
Rumor has it that